Finally, The Rock has come back to WCW. But let The Rock make one thing crystal clear. The Rock didn't come here to shake hands, he didn't come here to kiss babies, and he damn sure didn't come here because he gives a crap about WCW. No, no, no. The Rock is here because the Undertaker, the Phenom, the Lord of Darkness himself, has been too busy playing house with Hollywood Hogan, too busy running around like some trench coat wearing lackey, too busy worrying about war games, when he should be worrying about the Elimination Chamber. Because this Sunday, at Fall Brawl, inside of the most sadistic structure in all of professional wrestling, The Undertaker isn't just walking in as the so-called champion, he's walking into a match where he's got 5 hungry challengers breathing down his neck. The Big Red Machine, Kane, the Icon, Sting, the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be, Bret Hart, the world's most dangerous man, Ken Shamrock, and standing above them all, standing at the very top of the mountain, the man destined to walk out of Fall Brawl as the WWF champion, The Rock. But here's the problem, dead man. You're too distracted. Instead of worrying about The Rock, instead of worrying about the 5 men who are going to tear you apart inside that chamber, you're out here holding hands with Hogan, jumping people in parking lots, and playing this little game of yours with WCW and the Ministry. But let The Rock remind you of something real quick. You may think you're the master of the mind games, you may think you're the Reaper, but the fact of the matter is this: no amount of dark magic, no amount of spooky lights, no amount of choke slams and druids are gonna stop The Rock from slapping the taste out of your dead ass mouth and walking out of that elimination chamber with the WWF Championship. Because when it's all said and done, when the smoke clears and all that's left is the millions and millions of The Rock's fans chanting his name, there will only be one thing left to say, one thing echoing across the world, one thing The Undertaker will be forced to accept, and that is...
If you smell what The Rock is cooking! Domination!
This man is made for the underground. Now we are looking at a precision striker with an...
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold on just a damn minute, Rock. You walk into my house, you step into my ring, and you have the nerve, the audacity to run down WCW like it's some second-rate promotion. Let me tell you something, pal. This ring, this is the house that I built. And you want to come in here, disrespect it like you're doing us a favor just by showing up? Nuh-uh, Rock. Not on my watch. I get it, Rock. You're pissed off. You don't like the fact that The Undertaker has been too busy handling real business to give you his full attention. But listen to yourself, man. You're out here whining like a damn crybaby. Oh no, The Undertaker isn't worried about The Rock. The Undertaker isn't focused on me. Boo-hoo. You know what I hear? Excuses. You're so busy flapping your gums about how you're gonna win the WWF Championship at Fall Brawl that you forgot whose ring you're standing in. And if you ever come into WCW talking that trash again, I'll be the one to shut your mouth for good.
You know what, Nature Boy? The Rock has had just about enough of your tired, old, washed-up act. You want to talk about whose house this is? You want to run your mouth about respect? Well, how about The Rock show you exactly what happens when you step up to the most electrifying man in sports entertainment?
The only way to win is by knockout or submission. Introducing first, from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 275 pounds, The Rock! And from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 243 pounds, Ric Flair!
And folks, this isn't going to be your typical...
By God, The Rock and Ric Flair are tearing into each other before we're even live on the air. The Great One came to send a message to The Undertaker, but he just got himself into a war with the Nature Boys.
Well, maybe The Rock should have thought twice before coming into our house and running his mouth. You don't walk into WCW and disrespect it like that without consequences.
Flair should stay in his lane. The Rock was here to address The Undertaker, and now Flair's out here acting like the WCW hall monitor.
Listen, Lawler, The Rock wrote a check his mouth couldn't cash. He disrespected WCW, and Flair just reminded him that this is still his yard.
Folks, we are moments away from one of the most unpredictable nights in professional wrestling history. Tonight, alliances will be tested, rivalries will explode, and we are just 6 days away from Fall Brawl, where The Undertaker will defend his WWF Championship inside the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, JR. But let's not forget the real story here. The WCW World Champion is also competing at Fall Brawl. And unlike what's happening over in your so-called biggest match ever, we've got a war brewing inside WarGames. The NWO, the Ministry, WCW, it's all coming to a head. And let's be honest, our match is going to blow your little elimination chamber out of the water.
Oh, please. WarGames is just a big, sweaty brawl inside 2 rings. The Elimination Chamber is a test of skill, survival, and endurance. You've got The Rock, Kane, Sting, Bret Hart, Ken Shamrock, and The Undertaker. 6 of the best in the business, fighting for the biggest prize in wrestling.
Biggest prize in wrestling? Ha! Maybe if you're a corporate stooge who drinks the Vince McMahon Kool-Aid. Over here in WCW, we've got men who built this business from the ground up. Flair, Hogan, Hall, Nash, DDP, and the man that's about to send shockwaves through this company again, Sting.
Oh, so now we're just going to pretend that Sting showing up tonight isn't going to shake things up for everyone. Whether you like it or not, Sting isn't just a WCW problem anymore. You saw what he did last time he was here. What happens if he decides to show up at Fall Brawl and take that WCW title from right under your noses?
That's if he makes it past Hogan and The Undertaker tonight. And let's not forget, the NWO and the Ministry have been watching Sting like a hawk. If he thinks he can just walk in and take over, he's got another thing coming.
And let's not ignore the fact that The Rock just ran his mouth about WCW like we're some second-rate promotion. I hope Flair put him in his place before the show even starts, and I wouldn't be surprised if the Nature Boy finds a way to embarrass him again tonight.
Are you kidding me, Brain? The Rock is a Hollywood megastar. Flair is just mad because he's not the center of attention anymore. I hope The Rock finds him later and smacks those designer teeth right out of his mouth.
Enough of this. Let's break down tonight's matches, because regardless of what side you're on, we are in for one hell of a show. It's Legends Night, and the team of DDP and Eddie Guerrero will be giving the Honky Tonk Man and Iron Sheik their final matches on WCW programming. How's that for chaos?
Next up, Ken Shamrock versus Kane. A preview of the Elimination Chamber, and I gotta tell you, fellas, this could be the most physical match of the night.
Shamrock is a submission machine, but I just don't see how he takes down Kane. The Big Red Machine is on another level right now.
See, this is where you're wrong, Schiavone. Shamrock doesn't need to overpower Kane. He just needs to outthink him. If he can catch Kane in that ankle lock, this could be over in an instant.
Unless, of course, we see interference. The Giant has been making his presence known, and I wouldn't be surprised if he got involved here.
And now, the big one, our main event, Sting and Bret Hart versus The Undertaker and Triple H.
Look, I respect Bret Hart and Sting, but let's call it like it is. This isn't a tag team match. This is a war waiting to explode. We already know Bret doesn't trust Hogan, Sting doesn't trust anybody, and The Undertaker and Triple H have their own agenda.
Let's not forget, WarGames is coming. Do you really think the Ministry and the NWO aren't going to get involved? This match could fall apart before it even gets going.
Here's my take. If Sting and Bret can stay on the same page, they can pull it off. But if there's any hesitation, The Undertaker and Triple H will take advantage.
And what about Hogan? You think he's just going to sit back and let this play out?
Oh, please. Hogan is always thinking 3 steps ahead. If he sees an opportunity to manipulate this situation, you can bet he'll take it.
Every counter being answered with another. My God, DDT! He's got to refocus on that.
push to the limit. Yeah, The Rock's got to find a way to channel that reserve of electricity we all know he has deep inside of him. Cuts the attack off. These two are finding an answer for everything. A string of counters. DDP! Lights out. He looks defenseless as he struggles to get his bearings. Sent straight to the post. Just good position. There are no words for the ride these fans have gone through in this match. It has been a roller coaster, and I don't think the ups and downs are over yet. Nicely done. Ooh, and he manages to reverse. Oh, right into the post. Lifted and completely helpless here. And he re-enters into the ring. The Rock showing what makes him the people king. Blast off! Oh, God, a terrible landing on the outside. I don't care who you are. You're not the same after suffering a crash landing like that. Crashing and burning in maybe the worst way possible. Nothing blows to the chest. And he stonewalls The Rock. Vicious body shot. He's totally helpless. Textbook vertical suplex. Bam. Well scouted by the good one. Hooked up. And DDT. A reversal. Well scouted. Hook to the stomach and stopped in their tracks. And now heading back inside the ring. He's got that look in his eye. It's go time. Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point.
Before we go on the air, let's be real. Something big is going to happen tonight. This is the last stop before Fall Brawl. I can feel it. The tension is at an all-time high. We know WarGames is going to be insane, but what happens tonight could change everything.
I'll tell you what happens. Somebody's getting hurt. The NWO, the Ministry, WCW. These guys aren't coming here to wrestle. They're coming here to fight.
Folks, you are not going to want to miss a single second of this. We are moments away from going live for WCW Nitro, the final stop before WarGames at Fall Brawl.
All right, folks, before we go live, if you're watching this right now, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. This is the biggest wrestling crossover in history, and you don't want to miss a second of it.
That's right. Turn on those notifications so you don't miss any of the action leading into Fall Brawl. We've got WarGames, we've got the Elimination Chamber, and who knows what else could happen.
And let's be honest, if you're not subscribed, what are you even doing? You're missing out on history. So go ahead, hit that button, and join the madness.
Can that finish The Rock off?
This is the most unpredictable wrestling universe on the planet. Now sit tight, because WCW Nitro is about to go live.
Rig of the eye. Oh, wow. Rendered unconscious. The official has to call it.
Here is your winner, Ric Flair.
Will need to find a way to deal with this loss. And you can see the absolute human wreckage this underground match has left in its wake. These two left everything in the ring.
My God! The wait is over! Welcome to Tasmania! Business.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the biggest wrestling crossover in history. The war between WCW, the NWO, and the Ministry of Darkness has reached its boiling point, and we are just days away from Fall Brawl. And tonight, it's the final stop before the most dangerous matches in professional wrestling, WarGames and the Elimination Chamber. But before we get into the madness, if you're watching on YouTube, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on those notifications, because you do not want to miss what's about to go down.
JR, I can barely sit still! We've got Sting and Bret Hart teaming up against The Undertaker and Triple H. A preview of WarGames right there. And The Rock was supposed to fight Lex Luger tonight for the final spot in the Elimination Chamber, but after what happened earlier tonight with Ric Flair, we don't even know if The Rock can compete.
That's what I've been saying, King. The Rock thought he could just walk into Nitro and disrespect the Nature Boy? You don't do that and walk away without a scratch. Flair put him through hell, chopped him up like a Christmas ham, and left him in a bloody heap. And now you're telling me The Rock is supposed to step in the ring tonight? Ha! Good luck, pal.
Let's not sugarcoat it. Ric Flair sent a message loud and clear. The Rock came to WCW with a chip on his shoulder, claiming he was going to take over, and Flair showed him firsthand that WCW isn't just going to roll out the red carpet. The big question tonight is, will The Rock even be cleared to fight? And if he is, how much damage did Flair do?
And even if The Rock can wrestle, does he have anything left for the Elimination Chamber? That's 6 men locked in a steel structure fighting for the WWF Championship. And right now, I don't like The Rock's chances.
Oh, please. If The Rock is stupid enough to step in that ring tonight, he's going to get mauled by Lex Luger. And even if he somehow wins, he's going to be the weakest guy in that chamber. Meanwhile, The Undertaker is too busy playing mind games with Hogan and the NWO. He needs to stop worrying about WarGames and start realizing that he's got 5 men coming for his head.
I can't argue with that, Brain. The Undertaker has been locked in a war with Hollywood Hogan and the NWO for weeks, but come Sunday, he has to focus on defending the WWF Championship inside the Elimination Chamber. Will this war with Hogan cost the dead man everything?
Not to mention, Bret Hart is still steaming mad after losing that title to The Undertaker. And don't forget about Triple H! He's been trying to take out the Hitman for weeks. Last week, they practically destroyed the parking lot.
The tension is thick. The stakes have never been higher. And tonight is going to set the tone for Fall Brawl. But before we go live, folks, do us a favor, like subscribe and turn on those notifications, because the war for dominance in professional wrestling is reaching its peak, and you don't want to miss a second of it.
You want a war? You're gonna get one.
Ah, God! The wait is over! Welcome to Tasmania! Business is about to pick up!
We are live, and folks, this is going to be the greatest night in the history of our sport.
Making his way to the ring.
Ho, 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 JR! I can't believe what we're about to witness. This is going to be too good.
We've got fantasy matchups straight out of the Attitude Era, ECW's hardest hitters, and WCW's best fighting for dominance.
Yeah, but let's be honest, Chavone. Half these guys don't even deserve to be in the ring with me.
Will you stop, Brain? This is Tasmania. These are the best of the best.
By God Almighty, we've got championship battles, rivalries exploding, and absolute chaos ready to unfold.
And I love it, JR! Somebody's going to get their teeth knocked down their throat tonight.
Good. I hope it's Chavone.
By God, strap in, hold on to your seats. Tasmania starts right now.
Ready.
Business is about to pick up, folks. We are just days away from Fall Brawl, and look who's kicking things off. None other than the NWO, the most dominant faction in wrestling today. But let's not forget how last week's Monday Night Raw ended. Lex Luger, Booker T, and Diamond Dallas Page, 3 of WCW's strongest soldiers, turned their backs on the NWO, making it clear they're done being under the boot of Hogan and his boys.
And let's talk about the shocking moment when Hollywood Hogan, of all people, received help from the Giant, Bret Hart, and Sting against The Undertaker, Triple H, Farouk, and Kane. We've seen enemies become allies before, but I don't think anyone expected those three to stand beside Hogan.
JR, Scavone, I'm telling you, something's not right. Hogan and Sting on the same page, Hogan and Bret Hart on the same page. Give me a break. I don't buy it. And if you ask me, neither do Sting or the Hitman.
Can't wait to see Eazy-E get what's coming to him.
Our crowd has their ears open for whatever Eric Bischoff is about to say.
He's got some thoughts to share with the crowd.
Ladies and gentlemen, in case you haven't been paying attention, and let's be honest, you're probably too stupid to keep up, last week we made it crystal clear that the NWO still runs professional wrestling. And that brings us to Fall Brawl, WarGames, the most dangerous match in history. We needed the best. And so tonight, I'm here to announce the final team that will step inside that double steel cage and end this war once and for all.
Ready?
Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 388 pounds,
No matter how high the
But before we get to that, I got something I need to say to two guys in particular. Two guys who think they can just waltz into my business and ride my coattails into Fall Brawl and Survivor Series. Sting, Bret Hart. You two just got gifted a spot inside the Elimination Chamber at Survivor Series. And while that's all fine and dandy, let me make something real clear, brothers. You better not step on my toes at WarGames, because if you so much as look at me the wrong way, I will end you faster than The Undertaker did your little buddy Lex Luger last month.
The universe has expected a classic. I think it is destined to deliver.
Hogan, let me make something clear to you. I don't trust you. I never have, and I never will. You say I got gifted a spot in the Elimination Chamber? No, I earned it. And once I'm done putting The Undertaker down at Survivor Series, I'm coming for that WCW Championship. And Bischoff, I know what you're trying to do. You think you can stack the deck against me by putting me in a gauntlet match against WCW and WWF's best? You think that's gonna stop me? Let me remind you, every time the odds are stacked against me, I rise above them. I don't need anybody's help. I never have, and I never will.
The best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
And from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds, Bret
The excellence of execution, absolutely no.
Stinger, I hear what you're saying, and I respect it. But let me be clear. I didn't come to WCW to be walked all over by you, by Hogan, by Bischoff, or by anybody. I didn't come here to take a backseat to anyone. So yeah, we're both in the Elimination Chamber, and yeah, we're fighting side by side at WarGames, but when it comes to that title, all bets are off.
Oh, you two think you got this all figured out, huh? You think I'm just handing you over to The Undertaker? Let me tell you something. If you want to point fingers at me, then tonight you two are going to pay. That's right, because our WarGames Advantage match just changed. Tonight it's going to be Sting and Bret Hart against The Undertaker and Triple H in a no disqualification match.
Good Lord, what an announcement. Sting and Bret Hart just got thrown into a battle before the real war at Fall Brawl. And folks, coming up next, we have a preview of the Elimination Chamber as Kane takes on Ken Shamrock.
Not to mention, before we even went on the air, The Rock and Ric Flair got into a brawl backstage. We've got footage of that coming up before Kane and Shamrock throw down.
No, The Rock is here because The Undertaker, the Phenom, the Lord of Darkness himself, has been too busy playing house with Hollywood Hogan, too busy running around like some trench coat wearing lackey, too busy worrying about war games, when he should be worrying about the Elimination Chamber. Because this Sunday, at Fall Brawl, inside of the most sadistic structure in all of professional wrestling, The Undertaker isn't just walking in as the so-called champion, he's walking into a match where he's got 5 hungry challengers breathing down his neck. Instead of worrying about the 5 men who are gonna tear you apart inside that chamber, you're out here holding hands with Hogan, jumping people in parking lots, and playing this little game of yours with WCW and the Ministry. But let The Rock remind you of something real quick. You may think you're the master of the mind games, you may think you're the Reaper, but the fact of the matter is this: no amount of dark magic, no amount of spooky lights, no amount of choke slams and druids are gonna stop The Rock from slapping the taste out of your dead ass mouth and walking out of that Elimination Chamber with the WWF Championship.
You're so busy flapping your gums about how you're going to win the WWF Championship at Fall Brawl that you forgot whose ring you're standing in. And if you ever come into WCW talking that trash again, I'll be the one to shut your mouth for good.
You know what, Nature Boy? The Rock has had just about enough of your tired, old, washed-up act. You want to talk about whose house this is? You want to run your mouth about respect? Well, how about The Rock show you exactly what happens when you step up to the most electrifying man in sports entertainment?
Here we go, 2 of the most dangerous men in professional wrestling today. Kane, the unstoppable monster, and Ken Shamrock, the submission expert who will snap your ankle in half if you give him the chance.
And you better believe Kane is watching his back. We all know the history between these 2 brothers, and with The Undertaker pulling the strings, I wouldn't be surprised if Kane is walking into a trap.
This match has everyone backstage buzzing. He is an exciting competitor to watch. Here comes the first mixed martial artist in WWE history, Ken Shamrock.
And his opponent from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 205 pounds, the world's most dangerous man, Ken Shamrock.
Ken Shamrock earned his moniker of the world's most dangerous man, and he's set on living up to it. Shamrock looking to make short work of his opponent tonight. Shamrock's all business. He's not wasting time when it comes to incapacitating an opponent. I don't know who can stop him. Ken Shamrock will do anything that enters his mind to emerge from battle victorious. Very few superstars have ever been able to match the pure intensity that Ken Shamrock's arrived. His focus and killer instinct are maybe unmatched.
Shamrock is a lit stick of dynamite with a very short fuse. His uncontrollable temper, paired with his savage combat skills, make him extremely difficult to contend with.
It's definitely a potent mix.
These two going strike for strike, it seems. Slugging away with everything they've got. So much pride, so much resiliency on display. WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all around. Who will break first? That is the question. Boom!
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
He's pumped up, and so is this crowd.
Oh, just nailing the double axe handle. Shamrock caught with a reversal.
Arm wringer.
Right hand will counter.
Countering each other again and again.
When you're in the ring with a skilled fighter like Ken Shamrock, the last thing you want is to let him dictate the tempo. You have to control the pace of the match and prevent Shamrock from developing a comfortable rhythm.
No doubt, Ken Shamrock will be difficult to wrestle control from.
Implanted by the DDT. Big move follow up to a pin attempt.
He's looking to get this match won in short order.
Wonder what this man wants. You can feel the tensions rising.
What the hell is the Giant doing out here? This isn't his fight.
That's what happens when you cross the NWO. The Giant just reminded everyone why he's a force to be reckoned with.
Look at this. Boom! Shoulder, elbow, all affected with that. Looking to go up high.
Guys, look at the eyes. This could be a precursor to an end.
Lift off. Fist drop. Machine is starting.
Got him right where he wants him.
And there's the kick out.
He's not letting fatigue set in or get the better of it.
Fist drop. Man.
Great ring awareness saved him.
The double axe handle. Incredible height. He's got him here. He's got him up. And lately, things have been a tad heated between these competitors.
Yeah, this could develop into a pretty serious rivalry if it keeps escalating.
Maybe they'll squash the beef here and now, and that'll be the end of it.
Counter after counter. Neither superstar getting the clear advantage.
And out at ringside is not the place you want to be grounded.
Headed out of the ring, but the counter's looming.
Vicious right forearm.
Power slam. Good night. And now gets tossed into the ring. Inside cradle. Oh, look at this small package. And he breaks the count quickly.
Still no end in sight here.
Then Shamrock picks the leg. Looking for the ankle lock submission. Ankle lock in by Shamrock. Pulls opponent tap out.
It's hooked in deep. His body.
After winning the matchup.
Wait a minute. What the hell is the Giant doing out here? This isn't his fight.
What's he doing out here? Come on now. The guy just had a match. Thanks for the superstar.
Let this guy get away with this crap.
So all the way to the outside, thank goodness. Noble display by this man.
Listen up, all of you. WarGames is about destruction. This match is not just about winning. It's about sending a message to the NWO, to WCW, to the entire world. We are here to make sure that every man who steps into that cage leaves broken, bruised, and destroyed. And once that cage locks, there's no escape from the pain we're about to inflict. Do not forget that. We're here to burn everything down.
I can't wait to get my hands on the Giant. That's my first priority. His destruction will be my focus at WarGames. But don't think for a second that I've forgotten about my title shot at the Elimination Chamber. I will win the WWF Championship, and when I do, the power I hold will be unmatched. Taker, you'll see that I am ready for that next step in my destiny.
The championship. I've seen the hunger in your eyes, Kane. But remember, destruction comes first. Titles can wait. What happens inside that WarGames cage will set the tone for everything. Focus on that, and everything else will follow.
Kane, you've got your title aspirations, but don't forget who's been running the ministry from the shadows. Taker's right. Destruction comes first. When we step into that cage, we leave everything out there. And if you're too distracted by your title shot, you might find yourself standing alone.
Enough. We're a team, and we stay united. There's no room for ego when we're inside that cage. Kane, Farouk, Triple H, keep your eyes on the goal. WarGames is our destiny. Let's make sure we bring the darkness with us.
Folks, there you have it. The Ministry of Darkness is ready for WarGames. But I've got to tell you, I'm not sure what to make of the tension between Kane and Farouk. That could spell trouble for their team in the long run.
The Undertaker is trying to keep things focused, but we all know how volatile Kane can be. I'm sure the Giant is going to be in for a world of pain at WarGames, but we can't forget about the Elimination Chamber. It's all going to come to a head soon.
It's not just about winning WarGames, JR. Kane's got his eyes on that title shot, and we know how badly he wants to be the WWF champion. It'll be interesting to see how it all plays out. I wouldn't want to be in Farouk's shoes, though, trying to keep Kane in line.
Speaking of rivalries, coming up next, we've got a six-man tag team match with WCW going head-to-head against the NWO. We're about to see just how well the WCW team can work together under pressure before Fall Brawl's WarGames.
It's going to be a clash of giants, JR. The stakes are as high as ever with WarGames looming large. Stay tuned, folks. We'll be right back after this break.
In WWE, but I think Luger's may be the best. Nope.
The one and only DDP. We are about to feel the goal.
From the Jersey Shore, weighing in at 248 pounds, DDP.
Things are off.
Don't hate the player. Good. Hate the game.
Representing our elite from New York, weighing in at 256 pounds.
A matchup like this, it's one that the locker room has wanted to see. It's one that the WWE Universe has wanted to see. It's one that I've been waiting to see, and it's about to go down.
And here comes the opposition. Love them or hate them, you can't deny the NWO has controlled the wrestling world for far too long.
Controlled! Chavity, they own it. Look at them. They don't sweat Luger, Booker, or DDP. They've been here before, and they'll do what they always do, dominate.
Six-person tag team match time. This should be interesting.
So many moving parts, so many different combinations at play. I cannot wait to see what these superstars have in store for the WWE Universe. Some might call that showing off, but what a display. What a way to flaunt your abilities. What a shot.
Able to interrupt the attack. Looking worse for wear in the corner now. Clothesline to the back of the neck. Six with a reversal. Solid punch.
six-man tag match.
Yeah, Cole, we've seen teams of 3 struggle before. It's hard enough to communicate with one partner, but 2, you're in for a lot of work here.
6 gets reversed. Vicious right.
We're here, Flair and the undisputed weighing in at 260 pounds, Triple H.
Yes, it looks as if Triple H.
Suplex. Way to steer clear.
Oh, fresh man in.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Kick just puts an end to that.
Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver.
Ooh, answer that with a stiff knee.
Ooh, nasty kick. Punch lands. Can he do it here? Kick out before the 1 count.
He is going to take this match as long and as far as he needs to.
Perhaps thinking about what to do next here.
Someone call the dentist.
Great counter.
Oh, stomping away.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
He got whipped into that corner. Sent out to the middle.
Double super kick. Tandem offense in effect. A good team knows how to truly work as one.
Tag is made, and here we go.
A little showboating from Paige.
Oh, the reversal by Paige. And he's able to reverse.
The crowd is behind DDP, and he knows it.
Mistake made by Paige. Face buster.
From the apron,
Lifting the hard way. He's going for the pin. This decision doesn't come back to haunt him in the future.
6 adding fuel to the fire right now.
Powerful contact by Paige. He's looking a little worried now.
I don't want to talk out of school, but it might be a good idea to start thinking about closing this one out.
Clothesline. Oh, that'll leave a mark. Yanked right off the apron.
Oh, no.
Boom.
What a hot shot. It's all the way to the outside.
Knew what was coming there. Face first. Will it be?
I think so.
He stops the count for his part. Draped across the top rope. Clubbing forearm.
All the way up for a suplex. No. Wiggles free. From behind. Chop block.
Vicious right forearm.
Has been hooked, looking for sliced bread.
What a counter. Power slam. Somehow breaks the count immediately.
We're well into the match, and he still seems so fresh. It's almost unbelievable.
Building a belly. That was impressive. He's got it.
Oh, let's get it on. Dominating shoulder tackle.
Switched it up and hit the DDT.
Hand and elbow.
Ouch.
Kevin Nash reversing it.
Sequence of reversals here. Both superstars clearly studied game tape ahead of time.
Lex Luger into the midsection. He had it scouted.
showing great awareness of their opponent's repertoire.
Look at the power into a torture rack submission. He breaks it up, and we're still going. Uh-oh. Baffling decision here. And he has an answer for Luger. Drop kick hits hard, lands harder. The kick lands. Pendulum backbreaker. Tick-tock. So much torque on the knee and ankle. Tough position to be caught in here. Oh my gosh, what impact. And Lex with the wherewithal to counter. Oh, they clutch their opponent's wrist, and look at this.
And this is just next level brutality.
He's got the answer for that one. Ooh, right to the arm. Yokes up their opponent.
Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him. Incredible resiliency.
This arena has come unglued. You can feel the foundation shifting with every turn in the match. Stomping down. Nash looking to close this one out.
Oh, gets out of that by using a jawbreaker.
Become a match to be remembered.
A classic in the making. How in the world is it going to end?
Tagging his partner in now. He turns it around on Hall. Look at this, going counter for counter. And responds with a counter of their own. Rack submission. No. Teaming in to save the man.
Not over yet. The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his side.
Clubbing forearm. Oh, my God. Oh, man. This match may be nearing its limit. I don't want to say fat lady warming up. After another. These two are reading each other's minds. These two trading counters, an absolute masterclass. On the back of the neck. Oh, what a punch. Lex powers him up. The human torture rack is applied. And he's able to fend off what must have been a grueling submission. He must have seen that. Tag switching it up. Tag made. Big forearm. Saw that one coming. Good defense. And that was an efficient display of offense with that maneuver. Oh, Byron's favorite move. Here we go. What the lariat.
The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now.
Everybody got something to say. They got opinions now. Lying, leading the blind. You know they got it when they might.
Eats a punch to the face.
I can talk my way out of things. You know I gotta see.
Elbow throw. Saying not today. What a forearm. The WWE Universe is absolutely on fire right now.
I can barely hear you, Byron. I'm loving this.
Knee drop connects.
6 counters. to the middle.
Super kick! On the mark. She said I'm nigga cry cause I'm showing no emotion. That's just how it is cause I'm done being
Face buster! Man, that was vicious. Now 6 is being measured. Vicious right forearm. DDP just ended this. Hoping to end it here. And you can debate whether or not that would have been the end. Interesting decision there.
And a menacing look from Diamond Dallas Page.
Oh, good night. And that was a precisely measured attack. Kevin Nash is in a very bad way right now. Holding on by a...
Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook for submission.
What a unique submission maneuver here. Look at the pain his opponent's in.
How much punishment can he...
What an amazing 6-man tag match. 3 times as good. Take a look.
Here are your winners.
Especially the winner.
Hey yo, DDP, Luger, Booker T, you boys really thought you had a shot tonight, huh? You really thought you could just step up till the non-W and walk away in one piece? Nah, that ain't how this works. See, the problem with WCW is guys like you always talking about fighting for the company, fighting for pride, but lemme tell ya some team pride don't te win fights. Power 2, in the NWO, we got all the power. 6, Big Kev, and yours truly just proved it tonight, and now HS team to send a message.
But he got attacked!
He's gonna pay for it. 3-on-1. Oh!
This is an ugly, ugly scene. Tonight!
Hard-fought victory, incredibly physical matchup, but earn the right to celebrate here tonight.
Oh, wait, this is more fun than celebration. Oh, this from behind.
More fun. This is classless. Oh, steel steps. Come on.
I'm not quite sure what.
Why
did they? He's got a steel chair.
No. Somebody stop this.
Well, the official can. He just went hightailing. Oh,
there we
finally
go.
some help. At the last possible second.
Thank goodness he was here.
Yeah, that could have got ugly quickly.
These two teams could have the match of the year.
What is this team doing out here? Sportsmanship every once in a while.
No, apparently it's too much to ask. You win the match, now you gotta brutalize the losers.
Even Graves can't defend those actions. No, you're right about that one.
Yeah, these two really proud of themselves now.
I think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy. I've got the look. The drive to go wild. I've got the move.
Sting, we both know Hogan better than anyone. And if there's one thing that's always been true about him, it's that he only cares about himself. The guy doesn't give a damn about WCW, the NWO, or anyone else. If he's in this fight, it's for his own ego.
You don't have to tell me, Bret. Hogan's been playing games for years, but I'm done playing. I challenged him to a match before all of this, and he thinks I just forgot because the ministry showed up? No. This is about what they did to Goldberg. This is about the ministry thinking they can ruin WCW. When we step into that cage, I don't care if it's The Undertaker, Kane, Farouk, or Hunter Hearst Helmsley, or anyone else. They're going to regret ever thinking they could take down WCW. And when we're done taking care of our business at WarGames, I'll see you and Taker inside of the Elimination Chamber, where I will become the WWF Heavyweight Champion.
Bret, Sting. You talk about Hogan like he's your biggest problem. But at WarGames, your greatest threat is standing before you. You see, the Ministry of Darkness isn't here to play politics. We are here to destroy. And when the dust settles, WCW, the NWO, and the WWF will all bow before the darkness. And as for Hogan, I know you're watching. I know you're lurking in the shadows, plotting your next move. But it won't matter, because tonight, I will take on two men from your team, Bret Hart, Sting, and I will secure the WarGames Advantage for my ministry. You can't stop what's coming. None of you can.
Well, if that doesn't send chills down your spine, I don't know what will. The Undertaker just put the entire WarGames match on notice, and he's calling out Bret Hart, Sting, and Hogan's entire team tonight.
And let's not overlook what he just said, JR. He's demanding a match tonight to gain the advantage for his team inside WarGames. If The Undertaker wins, the Ministry of Darkness will control the pace of that match. That could spell disaster for WCW and the WWF alike.
I hate to say it, but the Ministry is a wild card in all of this. We already had WCW and the NWO at war, the WWF throwing its weight around, and now The Undertaker and his disciples are trying to dominate them both. Nobody is safe.
And the question still remains, where do Austin and Michaels truly stand in all of this? Will they explain their actions tonight? Who will step up to face The Undertaker? And most importantly, who will gain the WarGames advantage heading into Fall Brawl? Folks, we'll find out tonight. Folks, it's all come down to this. We've seen betrayals, ambushes, chaos, and power plays all night. And now we're about to find out who will have the numbers advantage inside WarGames this Sunday at Fall Brawl.
And let's not forget, this isn't just about WCW and the NWO anymore. The Ministry of Darkness has made it clear that they intend to destroy both factions, and this match is their chance to tilt the scales in their favor.
I've been around a long time, and I've never seen things this volatile before. You've got Hogan and his crew, Sting and Bret trying to hold WCW together, and The Undertaker and his freaks pulling the strings from the shadows. I'm telling you, anything could happen.
This is a rematch scenario. The Undertaker and Sting, two legends, two icons, standing toe-to-toe before WarGames. 2 weeks ago, Sting beat The Undertaker. Will he do it again?
And let's not forget, the winner of this match gets the numbers advantage inside that double steel cage. That could be the difference between survival and destruction.
A man who helped usher in the Attitude Era. A two-time WWE Hall of Famer.
The face of evil has arrived.
Darker and more demonic Undertaker, with an entire ministry of men willing to do his bidding.
And from Death Valley, weighing in at 330 pounds, the World Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, The Undertaker.
And here we go.
Damn. The Ministry is here, and they're taking full advantage of the no DQ stipulation. This is exactly what The Undertaker wanted.
WCW is done, JR. The Ministry is about to take the advantage into WarGames.
Oh, are you guys ready?
representing D-Generation X from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in.
How can either of you two breathe with all this superstar smugness just wafting through the air right now?
Corey, what on earth are you talking about? The WWE Universe loves it.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time the WWE loved a self-absorbed competitor. If you smell what I'm cooking.
He said he'll be making a statement in this match tonight and will deliver it emphatically. Pecking order in the tag team division, and one of these teams is jockeying for position at the very top.
Uh-oh, look at what are they going to do? Oh, right to the face.
Right to the back of the neck.
And again.
Oh, no.
Double axe handle.
Oof. You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy. I don't have you walking funny. Vicious right forearm.
Knee left. Bret Hart with the tag. Tagged in.
There's the crucifix. Nicely done. He avoids the damage. Ooh.
And he's able to counter.
Both competitors showing how well they know one another.
Oh, what a knee left.
Somebody better check his nose.
To Hart there.
Oh, this is just too far. Get some control in there.
I like this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
Headlock. Oh, and cheap shot right above the eye.
Up they go.
That'll jam your tailbone.
What a knockout punch.
Oh, man.
A face buster knee smash. A face buster knee smash.
That looks painful. He's channeling the crowd's energy.
He made it. Tag made. Sure, he's pumping himself up, but he's also giving his opponent a chance to recover. Pulling him in for the backbreaker. Ouch. He's running into some problems here, guys.
Yeah, and he keeps struggling to slow the opposition down.
Yes, tag.
Clothesline.
I had that well scouted.
Military press. Ooh. Ooh, man, what a hit.
Got him set up in the corner of the ring. Uses the edge of the knee. Oh, look at this.
So ruthless.
Two-handed choke slam.
He deflects it right back. Clothesline.
Sharp jab and series of strikes to the back.
That's just a beat down.
Just never had a chance to block any of those.
Shot by the Undertaker. One of the best strikers in the business. And tag. He's in now.
Finally.
Clean tag for his partner. Boom, what impact. And guys, I'm at a loss for words. It seems like Bret Hart is the one who's getting taken to school a little bit here. Blocked the effort and cut them off with a shot to the gut. Fast press. Fast press. Shoulders are down. And easily kicks out of the count.
Wow.
Hitman never saw that coming.
Reversals, reversals, and more reversals.
Cuts off their offense with a swift elbow to the gut. Oh,
kick to the gut. Oh, brutal forearm.
Sent into the corner.
There's a tag. Oh, right to the body.
They finish each other's sentences. They finish each other's moves. That's tag team excellence right there, gentlemen.
These two showing how well scouted they each are.
Boom! I don't know how there's anything left in these superstars' bodies.
Yeah, the tank is being emptied tonight.
Tag is good. Right to the gut.
It's got to be demoralizing when you're the combatant on the wrong side of the double team. Maybe you want to rework the game plan about now.
Punishing power slam. Well-placed knee drop to the skull.
Here's a tag. Opponent off the ropes. Double big back body drop.
Stop gloating and put your attention back to the match. Counters. Boom.
Out of the way in time. DDT by the Undertaker. Sharp punch. Boom. Stiff kick. Hitman expected that.
Here we go. Running DDT. Fight. Oh, that can rock you. And a reversal from the Undertaker.
Punch right to the face.
Oh, this is just too far. Get some control in there.
Oh, it is aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
We might be close to the end.
There is no way this can go on for much longer.
We've seen Bret Hart make some big comebacks before, and he'll need to do it again.
Yeah, that and a miracle. Oh, shin breaker. Uh-oh. Boom! Scorpion death drop. Oh, man, taking it to the trachea. What a match!
It's total madness in here.
Still looking for another sadistic move to bury Bret Hart.
And now thrown back into the ring. This could do it! And he fights it off.
Getting dangerously close to ending it all there.
That can take everything the Undertaker dishes out. Let's see if the dead man can put that final nail in the coffin. What a match this has been. What a fight.
We are all glad to be witnessing such an extraordinary match tonight.
Great timing on that knee to the gut.
Swinging the elbow to halt the offense.
Reversal on top of reversal. He's been outsmarted here. That'll hurt. DDT. That attack manages to shake up the Undertaker.
This is what the purpose of a tag team is. Don't be afraid to use the resources and help your partner offers. Am I being diplomatic enough, Cole?
The entire WWE Universe is on their feet.
An absolute barn burner. Well-placed punch, ugly, but effective response.
Driver.
Spiked him.
more than 3.
Oh, man. Cut off with a kick to the gut.
That'll turn your lights out.
Tag is made.
Counter. And now there's an opening. Drop kick.
Oh, this could be something.
It's do or die for the Hitman.
Cover.
There's no one left to stop them.
It's absolute mayhem in the ring. Hogan and the Giant are evening the odds.
But is Hogan here to help WCW or just himself? This is Bedlam. All hell has broken loose. This isn't a wrestling match anymore. This is a war, and we're just days away from the ultimate battleground inside WarGames. Sting has given WCW the advantage inside WarGames, but at what cost? The battle lines have been drawn, and the war is about to reach its boiling point. Who will survive inside that double steel cage?
And what about Elimination Chamber? Kane, Bret, Undertaker, Sting, Shamrock are all stepping into that unforgiving structure, but what about The Rock? Who will walk out as the WWF champion?
I don't know who to trust. I don't know who to bet on, but I do know this. Sunday at Fall Brawl, the wrestling world will never be the same again.